Now that we've covered what macronutrients are and why they matter, today's lesson is all about getting started with macro tracking. This is such an important step because tracking helps you understand what you're eating, make better food choices, and stay accountable to your goals. Today, you'll learn how to track your macros using the Living Lean with Lisa app, why tracking gives you clarity and accountability, how to use a food scale to improve accuracy, how to log meals and build meals around protein for success. If you're new to tracking or feel a little intimidated, don't worry. I'm going to keep this simple and show you exactly what to do. Let's get started. So, why does tracking macros even matter? Tracking helps you see what you're actually eating. Without tracking, it's easy to overestimate or underestimate portion sizes. Seeing your macros in an app helps you build awareness and confidence in your food choices. It helps you make adjustments if you feel hungry, low on energy, or stuck in your progress. Tracking can identify what's missing. Are you eating enough protein? Are your carbs too low or too high? Do you need more healthy fats? It provides clarity and accountability. Tracking allows you to stay in control and make intentional food choices. You don't have to track forever, but when you first start, it's a powerful tool for building mindful eating habits. This is about understanding your food, not stressing over every gram. Now, let's go over how to access your custom macro goals inside the Living Lean with Lisa app. Step one, open the app and find your macros under the nutrition section. You'll see your custom macro breakdown, which I set based on your goals, body composition, and energy needs. Step two, plan your meals with your macros in mind. Start with protein first. This is the most essential macro for metabolism, muscle retention, and satiety. Then add carbs and fats to balance your plate. Step three, log each meal to stay on track. Enter each ingredient into the app as you eat it. Over time, this helps you see patterns, make better choices, and hit your macro goals consistently. And remember, tracking is not about perfection. It's about awareness and consistency. One of the biggest mistakes people make when tracking macros is guessing portion sizes instead of weighing them out and measuring them. This can lead to over or under eating without realizing it. Here's how to use a food scale to track accurately. Step one, weigh your protein, carbs, and fats separately. We're going to do this after cooking for simplicity. Tracking macros doesn't have to be complicated. A simple way to ensure you are hitting targets is by weighing foods very quickly after cooking. This makes meal prep easier, allows for bulk cooking, and saves time when portioning meals. Protein. Weigh it cooked, meats, fish, tofu, after cooking for the most accurate portions. Example, 4 ounces of cooked chicken is about 31 grams of protein. That's awesome. Remember, our goal is 20 to 30 grams of protein with each meal. carbs, you can also weigh them after they're cooked. Grains like rice, oats, or quinoa rather than dry. This way you can batch cook them. About 93 grams or a half a cup of rice is about 23 grams of carb. This makes portioning much easier when prepping if you cook all your meat, all your carbs at one time. Fats. Weigh things like cheese, avocado, nuts, and oils after you prepare your meals and add it to your plate so you avoid those excess calories. Because 1 tablespoon of olive oil is about 14 grams of fat. Weighing after cooking is the best thing you can do. It's easier for meal prep. You can cook in bulk, then portion your servings without needing to weigh anything raw. It's more practical. You don't need to remember raw to cooked or do any conversions or high-level math. There's less waste. So if you trim meats or cook multiple portions for family or friends, weighing after cooking ensures accuracy. Your action step is to weigh your next meal after cooking, log all the portions in your app to see if you're hitting your macro goals. The step 2 is to use the tare function on your scale. Learn how to use that. It's a game changer. Place your plate or bowl on the scale and then press tare to reset after every food. This way, you're only weighing the food, not the dish. Step 3, log your weights of the foods in the app. Instead of guessing portion sizes, enter the correct weight based on what you measured. This ensures your accuracy and consistency in your daily tracking. Using that food scale only takes a few extra seconds, but it makes a huge difference in hitting your macro targets. Now, let's go over how to log your meals effectively in the app. Step 1, track each meal as you eat it. The easiest way to stay consistent is to log each meal right after you eat. This prevents forgetting portions or underestimating intake later in the day because no one remembers. Step 2, pre-log meals. This is my favorite for better planning. If you know what you're eating ahead of time, you can log your meals in advance, the morning or the night before. This helps ensure you hit your protein, carb, and fat targets balanced by the end of the day. Step 3, adjust your macros as needed. If you're low on protein, add some more lean meats, Greek yogurt, or eggs. If you need more carbs, add rice, quinoa, or fruit. If you're short on fats, add olive oil, avocado, or nuts. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. You'll get better and better at tracking with practice. Now, it's time to put what you've learned into practice. Step 1, we've talked about it already. Log your day of meals in the Living Lean with Lisa app. Make sure it aligns with your custom macro goals. Step 2, use your food scale for accuracy. Weigh your protein, carbs, and fats separately before logging them. Step 3, reflect on what adjustments you need to make. Are you getting enough protein? Do you need to add more healthy fats or fiber? These small steps add up over time and will make a huge difference in your energy, metabolism, and overall progress. Macro tracking is a powerful tool to help you fuel your body properly, balance your hormones, and achieve sustainable fat loss. Tracking helps you visualize your intake and make adjustments for success. Using a food scale ensures accuracy and consistency in your macros. The app makes it easy to stay accountable and reach your goals. The more you practice, the easier this becomes. Keep tracking, stay consistent, and you will see progress.